It's Christmas time and Santa's brought some gaming stuff. It's the Corsair M65 Pro gaming mouse. It lights up and everything. So here we have it, a new sparkly shining gaming mouse from Corsair. It's the M65 Pro RGB. That means it lights up and stuff, so it doesn't matter really how good this is, it lights up. Isn't that amazing? It's got to be good. So I'm sure you've all heard of Corsair before. They make various computing components and peripherals, and a particular interest to me are the mice and keyboard, and I'm fortunate enough to get my hands on this. So there are various models available going up in price range. This one for me is perfect because I don't like something that has too many buttons. I guess if you're playing some of the massively online role-playing games or even local games, you may benefit from all of those buttons, whereas me, I just want at least minimum the scroll wheel and left and right buttons, and obviously the scroll button can be used as a third button. This one comes with ability to have 8 programmable work buttons, which is excellent. You also have what they call the sniper button on the side, which we'll show you in a moment, which that's actually something I like in terms of sniper games and the things I enjoy, so I like having that dedicated button to enable me to be able to zoom in and fire and get better positioning. It's got some nice glide pads on the bottom, which means it works and moves real smoothly over the mouse mat or whatever surface you have. So excellent. So less talking and let me show it to you. Here it is inside the box. As with all these RGB devices, you can sync them via the software on the computer, so they all change colour and do the same things, or change colour at the same time. So you have that dynamic lighting that you can modify. The reason why these things are good in terms of a gaming mouse is you have 12K DPI, and it also has ability to calibrate itself based on the type of surface you're using it on. So if you're using it on a good mouse mat, it's obviously going to have to calibrate there. If you're just using it on desk surface, which isn't ideal, but it's going to do its best to work optimally in that environment as well. So there are various what they call zones in terms of the lighting. So you have zone 1, this is around where the scroll wheel is. Zone 2 is in the area where the additional buttons are, and then zone 3 being the actual Corsair logo itself. So if we open up the box and show you what you get inside. Out the way. In terms of pricing, I picked this up in the sale. They're around £50 in the sale. I think normally they're £60 or £70. A ridiculous amount of money really in my mind to some extent for a mouse, but if you look at any of these gaming mice that have a high resolution and a good compatibility in terms of functional buttons and programmability, this is kind of how much you're looking to spend. But I will back up by saying these devices last a really long time, so it's not like you're spending this money every week or every month. They're going to last you multiple years, and if you look after it, probably even longer. Okay, so in the back of the housing we see the really awesome braided USB cable. It comes with a little Velcro strap, so when you're packing it away or what have you, it's really handy to get at. The inside just kind of pulls away from this insert in the middle, that then releases this, and you poke the cable through the back there. pause a moment. So inside the box you get a little information on the device. I think it's about recycling and kind of what it's made out of. Quick start guide for your mouse as well with the warranty, so all good information that you can read later. Obviously in terms of plug and play, it's compatible with the Windows operating system that you're going to be using, and also works on the Mac as well. And here it is. Chuck that out of the way. So this is it. Let's see how well this shows up on camera, but you can tell just by feeling that there's a good solid weight to it. Metal components, so on the bottom you can feel, you can hear it I think, just how sturdy that is, and the whole thing just feels and sits really nicely in your hand. So the thumb is really nicely positioned on that sniper button. You have additional 2 buttons on the side here as well, along with your conventional left and right button, the mouse wheel which also clicks, and then these buttons here as well. So it feels really nice. And I'll overlay some videos here as well so you can see it all lit up and doing its thing. I've been using this for a few days now, and it just works superbly. It really feels nice in the hand, and I think also because of the materials that it's used from, it feels, as crazy as it sounds, generally cool. So in some of the plastics can heat up a little bit and feel a bit sweaty in your hand when you've been playing for 40 minutes or more. This seems to kind of disperse the temperature from your hand quite well, so it constantly feels cool and enjoyable to play with. So if you're looking for a mouse, definitely consider checking out this Corsair M65. Like I said, not cheap, but none of them are, so it's definitely worth considering and checking it out. I hope this video was helpful. If you've used one of these and you decided that you didn't like it and you went with something else, leave a comment, say what else that was, so people can check that out if they don't like it. If you also use a Corsair M65 and you love it, share that information with people as well. It'll be much appreciated. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.